Hey, welcome back. Today's a different video. I'm going to be replacing my broken fridge. The fridge that I'm installing is the Isotherm, the 80 litre one. Got a compressor there, evaporation plate, comes with a lovely little bracket that it sits on, and the instruments there. Now, it's an absolute pig of a job because I've got to get the sink out. There's the fridge. You can see it hasn't worked for a while. The plate's been bent and it's just not on. Access is an absolute... I've just undone the pipe there. But access, I mean, that's the old unit. It's all rusty and knackered and yeah, not very, it's not very well. I don't think there's anything on it, to be fair. So to get that out, I have to get the sink out. And then we'll see where we go from there. Wish me luck. So the thing holding this fridge on, not the fridge, sorry, the sink, was this bolt holding through the back, stop me from getting it. There we go. Sink's out. And there we have it. Access to the compressor unit. These lugs here hooked on to a bit of wood. Yeah, on the corners. But yep, that's what I need to get out now. Take those pipes off and get in there and take the condenser unit out. So I've pulled it out. I've had to actually cut it because it just would not split from this union. It has proper seen better days, this unit. Unbelievable. Just got to feed the wire out now, get that out, and start looking at tidying up and mounting brackets. The trouble I'm having with this is the screws are so long, but the ones down at the bottom, I just can't quite get a screwdriver on it enough to... My hands get in the way. It seems to be going Don't worry, this fridge hasn't been used since the day I got the boat. It was just left as a pan storage for our pans. And that's the problem I have, which is a pain in the ass. So yeah, I'm going to try and crack on with this, use both hands, and we'll see how we get on. So it's just a case of getting this through. Pop the pipe. Pipe's bloody massive. Just like that. And we're out. Look at, oh my god, the size of that. Well, there we have it, and now it's a case of cleaning up. I mean, look at the state of that. That's the thermostat. I mean, definitely overdue a new one. So got it in roughly using the existing hole there. It comes out there. I think that's where I'm going to mount the bracket. And then I think in the manual it says to recoil all back this up. So I'll get some screws and I'll carry on. It's a long cable. It feels very delicate. Okay, so I've just mounted the bracket on it as well, and then put the condenser in there. So that's all secure now. Just a case now of running the wires and filling the holes. Let's see how we get on. So I've got the plate on, that's screwed in. Need to give that a fridge clean out again. So that's secure. I've rolled up the wire with a little bit of help from Simon, but I didn't want to do it because I was absolutely crapping myself. I'd bend it. And that seems alright. I'll just tidy that up again in a bit. And then I've got the connectors all set up. Run the cable to where it's meant to be on the letters. All I got to do now is just get a live to it and an earth. So that should be all good. You know, I might put a cable tie around there in a bit, or once everything's in and done, it's all good to go then. Yeah, my thermostat's down there. I'll put the little sensor at the back of the fridge there. So now I'm just gonna have a look in here, see if I can run a switch directly from there into the fridge. What I've done is I've just hooked it up to the end switch there that says audio. That was a blank switch. Just got to remember that that position is off when the other positions are on. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. I will label it up. Taking it directly from the back of the wire in there, just tidied it up a little bit. Runs across the bottom of the boat, out through the side. I put an inline fuse in, live at negative, and then that'll go into the back of the compressor unit. I'll wire that in and turn it on, and let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. So I'm just about to turn it on, guys. Wish me luck. And here we go. Oh. We have a fan movement. Hey. Very quiet. So there we are, the fan's on. Seems really quiet. What amperage? 12.9. Okay. So, awesome. What I'll do now, I know that's running. I'll fill that hole in there, and put a beer in there, and hopefully later on we'll be cooking on gas or electric. Okay, so I just put some silicone in there, let that dry. In the meantime, I'm going to put the fridge back on. I can hear like a hissing noise. I've checked, but there's no leaks or anything, so it's just obviously the noise of the gas going through the plate. Did have me worried for a little bit. What I'm going to do now is put the lid back on it, give the fridge a clean, put a warm beer in there, and let's see how we get on in an hour. See you in a minute. Let's see if it's working. So I got my beer there. 14 degrees. You certainly don't want a 14-degree beer. So let's give that half an hour, see what happens. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm going to clear up this mess. What's only meant to be a little job. Well, not a little job, but you know what I mean. It's I end up using the whole entire tool section. I'm going to have a little clean up while I'm waiting for that, and then hopefully in an hour I'm going to have a nice cold beer. Wish me luck. Anyway, at least the sun's out. See you in a minute, guys. Okay, so all my tools are put away. A little bit cleaner now. The fridge has been on for about 45 minutes to an hour. So let's say I've just put the sink in loose for now. I'll sort out the wires in a bit, but this is the bit I'm interested in. Let's see if this thing works. Oh, feels cold. Oh, that is definitely getting colder, and that is freezing. So let's just get -13. Fair play. It's definitely working. And what's my beer on? The beer was on 14 before. What's that? What's wrong with this? Let's have a look. Come on. So my beer is now 3 degrees. I'm more than happy with that. Better than a 15 or a 14 degree beer. Yeah. Oh, it's just so nice. And that's definitely cold. Let me put that back on. There we have it, guys. I've got a working fridge again. It's better than a little cool box that I was having. But yeah, more than happy with that. Thanks so much for watching. See you again.